out of it. It's my Twitter's fault. Hey, no, what's up? Hey, Spaghetti. Hey, James. You play some kind of Scarab God deck if the goal's to win. If the goal's to have fun, then who knows? I would highly suggest not choosing this deck. Land, please? So yesterday we couldn't get 4th lands. Maybe we won't get 3 today. Yeah, story of our life. You wouldn't think getting a 3rd land would be hard. Oh, wow. And somebody's playing a card that's not remotely played main deck that crushes me even more. It's everybody's fault. I would say we might not be dead if we hit a land, but alright. Next game. Well, I don't think I'm changing anything. I don't know, these have to be good here, right? Guess I don't want these. Solved it. I also thought that. Hot damn, we've got lands. Shit, we got it all going this game. Will, in fact, not dab. I'll cycle you. Oh shit, dogs, we doing stuff. I kinda wanna keep this. I think I'm going to. That's probably not right. Gets me closer to Ascend though. And it lets me cast Fumigate next turn while using the treasure map without giving up a token? Is he going to use this? Goodbye, my treasure map. I will miss you. As we get paired versus the one random guy that's got Brontodons in his deck, main deck. Let's go to F6 again. That's pretty easy to do, Jake. When you guys gonna start holding Magic tournaments like a real store? They keep telling me you're too lazy to run them. Like every time I mention it, they're like, "We can't make Jake stay up past 6. Jake's got too much to do. He can't run a tournament." They have Rune Raiders in their deck. Hot damn. Fumigate, baby. Woo. We've drawn a lot of lands this game. That's not a Rune Raider. He had all 4 Branchwalkers in his top 13 cards. Wait, why didn't he cast his Rune Raider? Is he going to attack with this before? That's odd. Oh shit, we're getting close, friends. We're getting close. So he's going to get an extra card off this Rune Raider? People would show up, you know, if Adam wasn't taking too much of a rake and giving too little in store credit. People want to show up. But he like holds modern tournaments and stuff. Nobody wants to play that crap. Wait, I have to tap something else? No. He's got 10 plus guys in his room. It's probably not Magic. Prize support was pretty bad. I guess I'm supposed to just use my relics then? We did not want modern back then. The only people, that's the problem. You listen to the wrong people. The only people that want modern are like John Sanders, Ricky, Corey, and Chase. Don't listen to them. They are the large minority of the tournaments. Just don't listen to them. They're good people, but that they don't speak for what the majority of the people want. They speak for what they want. You got to know the community. Maybe Mark Cornett probably wants Modern too, but Mark Cornett doesn't count. He's good folks, but he's going to play one round and leave anyway. Just the fact of the matter is, locally, there's not enough people with Modern decks to play Modern. Which is what I told you guys. And it's a true statement to this day. That statement has not changed, or that fact has not changed. Also, Modern doesn't help you sell packs. What in the hell is this thing? Okay. Modern's a fun format. You just have to have a bigger group of players to play it. Problem is, Sean doesn't want you guys to hold tournaments. Sean thinks it's bad. Sean thinks that holding tournaments will cost the store money. Hey, we hit an approach. In all reality, though, tournaments aren't going to work until Page Freeze stops holding tournaments. It's honestly not bad. It's an easy way to make several grand profit a year. Probably in the 5-ish area. That should cost the store no additional resources. It's just, it has to be cultivated, and it will never work as long as Page Freeze is still holding tournaments. But I think Page Freeze is pretty close to not holding tournaments, so. This is probably bad, but I have like Regal Caracols I can draw, so it seems like it's okay. And Page Freeze is getting pretty close. I think Page Freeze will keep having tournaments until they start their Wednesday event series. I think they'll probably cancel Friday Night Magic around that time, unless you know, like Friday Night Magic picks up between now and then. And then when that doesn't work for like a month, I'd say they're done. But that's just an assumption. Like I said, don't know if any of that's true. That is stone guess. I haven't been counting where my approach is because, like, I'm pretty sure I just win this game. So. But, yeah, tournaments didn't really work at, Card Cave because, like, they weren't ran correctly. And that, I don't mean that as a knock, but I mean, like, the community couldn't support multiple tournaments a week. And at the time, Page Freeze was still having a reasonable Friday Night Magic. And as long as Page Freeze is having a reasonable Friday Night Magic, other events can't really exist. Well, when I say Friday Night Magic, I mean Magic on Friday Night Magic. I don't necessarily mean the promo. I don't think the promo matters. If it's a week like Fatal Push, sure, promo gets a few people out of the house, but I don't think the promos affect the regulars too much. When I say reasonable, I mean anything that, you know, gets at least 3 rounds. So like 6 to like 12 people is probably reasonable. I don't think I'm changing anything. Kind of want to put this in my deck, but like he's already showed me ways to kill it. I don't think this card's particularly good here. They don't have WPN status because their store is more of a White House without like windows out front and stuff like that. That's the reason that they can't hold official Friday Night Magics. The Wizards of the Coast is a little strict on what they will allow be a WPN store. which is a little lame, but I understand it in the sense that, like, it makes some... I can understand it in a sense, but I think it's pretty lame in general. I think I'm actually going to bring these in, too. I don't think I want all these casts. Maybe I do. Maybe. I just want everything that I have, don't I? How do you sideboard when you want every card? Screw it. No, Done. Yeah, I saw. That's pretty cool. Well, they can't get it approved at all unless they move or like make alterations to the front of the store. Maybe if like enough people messaged Wizards and like appealed to Wizards saying like it was needed and stuff like that. You know, like if all the locals got together and made a small petition or something, maybe that would work. And was something I tried to organize at one point, but it didn't seem like very many people cared. But the biggest problem, Edwin, is we currently have another store in the area, and the area is not big enough to support multiple stores. And so like the one store really needs to die down, which it's in the process of doing before the other store could take off. And the store that like Jake from State Farm works at, or the steak from the Jake Farm or whatever. I'm calling him Jake from State Farm. Get over it. But anyway, the store that he works at is primarily an online store and do such a large amount of business that like it's not really worth it for them to run events. So that's kind of the problem they have. Well, that's why I said that you shouldn't bug them, Jake. I wouldn't keep bugging them, but like I think if the locals got together and made a petition asking for help, that like maybe they would review it and make an exception. Because I think Wizards of the Coast is reasonable. I just don't think they have a reason to listen to your request. But if there was a reason for them to listen to the request, that'd be a different story. You know, like if you know 30 or 40 people were sending them something and saying that the area needed it, you know, like page 3 quit, etc., that might matter. But I don't think it'll matter no matter how many times you guys ask them. I don't think Magic is dead. I think that's a fallacy. I think Magic is pretty darn popular right now. I think page 3 is dead because I don't think very many people like page 3. There's a difference. I don't think very many people like how page 3 is ran. Yeah, it could just not be worth it. Where are you from, Null? Like, you gotta keep in mind, Null, we're from an area that's got, like, a town of 10,000 people and then, like, some little towns. So, like, maybe in... I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but our whole county might have 20,000 people in it or whatever, and it's, like, a pretty large county. Yeah, I don't feel like I can lose this match unless they have Lost Legacy, and if they have Lost Legacy, I think that there'll be a lot of issues. It's just that we live in a very, 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 very rural area and all. Like, extremely. Well, the problem is we want them. The players want them to hold tournaments. They don't want to hold tournaments. It's probably not economical for them to hold tournaments. The players want them to hold tournaments. That's what we're talking about now. Like, people want them to hold it, but it's probably not worth their time to hold. Like, that's the entire conversation. Like, they don't want to hold tournaments. We want them to hold tournaments. Like, the people who own that store would be pretty happy if nobody ever walked through the doors, I think. Like, they're mostly an online business. Am I supposed to just go ahead and use Fumigate here? No, don't duress me, bro. Corey is a penis. I guess they're going to take our settled wreckage then. We're just going to take our hit of 4. Well, who can't hate Ricky? Alright, I guess we're taking our hit of 6. I was wrong. We got kind of a card drawing engine in place, so like maybe it's not the end of the world here, but doesn't feel like we're in the best shape. I'll draw my card with City's Blessing before I make a decision. Alright, what's going on here, fam? Another cat? Well, that makes things simple. Just attacking and casting Fumigate then. Hey, Lars. Yeah, I feel pretty happy about this game as long as they don't. This attack might just be dumb. They can just like double block the cat, and I guess I gain the same. I gain more life this way, but as long as they don't like block cat. But they know about the Fumigate, so I guess there's a good chance they're just gonna block cat. It's probably dumb of me to attack then. I think I'm just not gonna cast a Fumigate then. Yeah, I changed my mind. I played real bad. That was not a very thoughtful play, but I'm too kind of like reading the conversation about our Magic right now. Scarab God does win. Wish I owned Scarab Gods. I'd probably play them. Pretty much just casting cards at random right now. I've quit paying attention to the game, which is probably pretty terrible for a streamer to like say they've quit paying attention to the game. But like, I have. I've definitely quit paying attention to the game. Kind of hope he blocks here so I can use the Scavenging Grounds. I really have to click that one? Pretty much if they got a Drowned Catacomb, it's hard for me to imagine they don't need 4 Scarab Gods. Unless, at least the control deck, I guess, doesn't need it. But, like, I don't know if the control deck's as good as the mid-range deck. How many lands do I have? So I'm going to have 8. By the way, congrats on top 4 at the Elmo CS, Mr. Basis. It's really sweet. I really liked your modern deck. It looked like it was a lot of fun. I just want to press F6. I'm just going to press F6. Screw this Walking Ballista. I don't care if they kill it. F6 is my favorite thing to press. I think this game's over. I did not trust our deck, so we're playing a friendly league tonight. So kind of doesn't feel fair. Hey, P. Sams. What's up? No, don't cast things. Treasure Cruise needs to come back as a mythic. There wasn't nothing beating Boggles at that event, were they? That event was tailor-made for Boggles. Could pump this up pre-combat, but if he doesn't play anything, I'm not going to bother with it. GG, opponent. We did it! We got a win with Mono White Approach! Throw your hands in the air! Wave them like you just don't care. My buddy Al, I linked to him your stream, and he says you suck, by the way, Jake. So I'm going to link you his stream so you can go insult him sometime. He is a mostly Fortnite streamer as well. And you're much better than Al, so have at him. Have at Al. My friend Al. My League of Legends duo partner. I'm gonna pretend like we're playing Teamer Energy and be sad. Yeah, based on our current data, this deck is unbeatable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he probably plays on PC. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm imagining he does. If my opponent counterspells my treasure cruise, I'm gonna be or treasure map. I'm gonna be salty. Just want you guys to know that in advance. If this card doesn't resolve, I'm gonna be salty. I think you look better than him, even though he's on a PC. Oh, it's Merfolk. That could be a problem. Online friends. Just afraid that I'm never ever going to beat a Lost Legacy or a single negate. This is the slowest Merfolk hand on the existence of Merfolk hands, by the way. I don't really want it. Get got deep root elite. You don't want to either, Lars. This basically you play blue black control, Grixis mid range, or blue black control, Grixis mid range, or like blue black mid range. And then like I don't think the matches are particularly interesting. I feel like the games are pretty good for a while. Like all the games feel pretty interesting for a while, but there's like a turning point in every game that I don't think that they can avoid, and like I don't think the play patterns really affect that turning point much. But like when it hits that turning point, it feels like it just runs away with it. But like maybe my assessment's not correct. Like I've obviously not played very many Scarab God decks. I try to kind of avoid them on stream for the fact that I don't own them in paper. So I kind of try to avoid them a little bit because of that. Which is honestly an asinine statement to say, considering I'm currently playing a deck that there's zero chance I would play in paper. So, like, why do I have to only play decks I would play in paper? To go ahead and use this treasure map just in case there's some amazing reason that he has a naturalize or something in his deck. What's chat talking about now? Apparently missed something. I wonder if I wanted to keep that. Probably not. I don't think I missed anything. I don't know. If I did, I did. You do not know Murph in real life, thank God. Red Rover, send the immortal sun on over. Ugh. I was playing like a lot of stuff. I don't know how much I appreciate him playing a lot of stuff. Oh. Well, that's a thing. I approach you. We have did it. Approaches have been cast. Actually draw to it relatively quickly as well. I have no idea. Are you talking about people like on Moto or people in your game? Oh God. Opponent's tapping 5 mana for merfolk spells. Or 4 mana, I guess. Oh God! It's getting so bad for us! Opponent's gonna draw 37 cards. Don't draw 37 cards, opponent. Please? Yeah, you can message people. Guess I'm supposed to just pass? Hold up, settle. Hope he doesn't have negates in his main deck. And just tell people that you're getting ready to counterspell their Chupacabra. Alright, I'm just pressing F6. I'll press F3 whenever it gets to our block step. Nah. Let him draw cards. He's got to attack us at some point, right? Just let him draw cards. Who cares? This is a casual, nonchalantly, who cares? Professor Sycamore? So we're at 5. We're at 4. Hey, that's a good card. It's 3 cards down. Alright, we have enough mana to do this and play for a Spell Pierce. Maybe that's just bad, though. So if we play this and tap 5, we can pay for a Spell Pierce. Then we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Probably be pretty hard for him to kill us, right? I feel like it'd be pretty hard for him to kill us. Oh, I'm in my draw step. It's probably not a deck. But when's that ever stopped us from playing anything? What you do it, opponent? Wait, no, 3 was right. Sure. They had none summoned. Alright, that's good for us. Yeah, if he had a Mistbinder, we were dead AF. I'd probably threw the Baffling End on something if he did, but... I guess it's probably safer to, the Artifact with the Skull? It just taps to produce a mana. If you have Ascend, you can gain 3 life and draw a card. It's not very good. So it's 2 after our draw step if I count it even remotely right. Nah, that's my authority. That, and you have some kitty cats in your sideboard, but it's mostly to draw cards. I draw you. So it's the next card down. Guess we had an extra mana. We could have played a 4D last turn. having cards is good in the game. Yeah, drawing cards is pretty nice. We had an extra mana we could have, but I don't know. I'm not a very good player, I guess. Oh yeah. Very much so. We have the old 0 outs if our opponent's playing blue-black control. The actual 0. That's fun. Like, don't want these authorities. I don't really want this stupid thing either. I just don't want any of my cards. I think our deck's too slow for these. Whatever. But I don't want any card in our entire deck. You guys actually probably aren't that good. I don't know. Opponent's going to cast a counter spell and we're going to lose. That sounds good. Slow but good. And you can't attack if you don't draw cards, though. Like, I'm like already tuned out on the evening. Why didn't anybody talk me out of playing this deck? I don't want to play no more. I just want to go to bed. I was promised we'd play versus 5 opponents that didn't have blue mana in their deck. I still won a turn, though. You're drawing cards. I guess our opponent's got a lot of counter magic since they kept on one lander. We don't need it. We got a lot of wrath effects. And then we have a kitty. Best card in our deck. Turn 3 gonna get you. He didn't attack that turn. He just like casually didn't care enough to deal 3 damage to me. It's like, nah, brah. You can stay at 19. My merfolk don't care. It's just like choosing not to attack with this one now. He's like, I missed 4 points of damage now, and I don't care. It's like playing around Settle to Wreckage when we're tapped out. That's the best time to play around Settle to Wreckage. That is the best time to play around Settle to Wreckage. I'm just gonna cast another one. I want to play enough things. You like didn't leave up a blue or a green mana. Could have just like tapped this for this and been Gucci. Could have at least bluffed something that way. This deck also doesn't have anything for Scarab God to return. So at least Scarab God's not great versus this deck. Oh, don't have more merfolk. I thought we were having fun, opponent. No, don't draw even more. I guess we don't actually care. Don't have any 1-drops in the deck anymore. We took out authority, so we can wait and sacrifice the relic later. His deck's basically all little dudes. Little bras. Little bros. It's a considerably worse reality smasher. You are correct, James. Can I have my card? Sure. I'll cast you. Blue-white's not terrible right now. It's never terrible. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to save the other one just in case he draws Chimera. Too lazy to look up and see if I played a land this turn. I wasn't paying attention. Sweet, we did. Nice. We get 2 merfolks for the price of a kitty. That doesn't seem bad for us. Puts us at 30. 33 with this thing. am I that predictable that I'm going to play the random deck that's got an approach in it? I don't want to be that predictable. I have a wide range, Tacos. I don't know. You're trying to hold me back now. My head is itching. Not a fan. This is my baffling end. This art's just weird. I have a wide range of approach decks. I guess I played a couple of red-white approach decks. One blue-black and Esper. Let's see. I played blue-white, Jeskai, Esper, mono-white, black-white, and several red-white lists on stream. Oh, and Bant. I've just played everything, haven't I? Why did I tap this, by the way? Now you can like naturalize it or something because I just tapped mana stupidly. There's no reason for me to play this. No! That one's good. That one's good enough that I actually want to use this now. And like I probably shouldn't use this. I don't want him just to draw 3 cards. That seems like that could be bad for me. My name's Settle, settle the wreckage. I might cast that card, I ain't sure. This is almost like drawing a card, right? Definitely don't want that. I think I'm gonna get rid of this because I care more about him drawing a card than I do him getting like more tokens. Onward, Regal Caracol. Save which one? The Settled Wreckage? I didn't care about the damage. I didn't want him to draw. He had, where the hell did it go? He had this thing in play, and I didn't want him to get out of my way. He had this Seafloor Oracle in play, and I didn't want him to draw 3 cards. Was the reason I did it. It wasn't the damage. It was I just didn't want him to draw 3 cards. Because then that gives him chances to start playing like with like certain attacks and certain blocks, and then like protecting some of his cards from the settle, etc., etc. Whee! Don't want that. Guess I'd rather draw a card than play that thing. Maybe I hit a land. I did not. Now we've gone through 3 of our 6 drafts so far. Like, he's starting to get somewhere. He's making progress. Wonder if it was better just to play a treasure map. I guess we just take 3 then. Could just have like a bunch of negates or something. Nah. I drew a scry twice as opposed to drawing 1 card, so. We're just sitting here with one little cat stopping all of these little fish fiends in their tracks. Like, no, little fish fiends, do not kill me, please. I have a lot of permanents in play. I have 20 permanents in play. That's hilarious. You can go to the bottom of my deck. You can go to the bottom of my deck. How did I curse you? I don't want to play versus Merfolk Bros. We'll keep you, I guess. We have even more permanents. Things are starting to go hog wild over here. Ballista's not great. These little three have hexproof. I could have killed this dude, but not worried about killing that dude. Yes, I could have drew with the treasure map to look for a land this turn. Nah, the kitty cat always brings friends, man. Cat scratch fever. I have too many permanents. My head's confused. What do, what do? I don't want you. Ah, stop moving my stuff, Moto. Ooh, that's a good card. Moto likes to move my things around a lot. Where is it at? There it is. Go for the full 14. Put that on the bottom too. I don't know why I'm doing this right now. That was just bad. It moved this and I forgot I had it for a second. Whatever, I'm doing this phase too. He doesn't have discard spells. See? Perfect logic. Now I can attack. Attack with you. I managed to tap out that turn. And yes, I know I have 7 treasures, so that doesn't count. If he makes that block, I can start attacking with the 2/4/4 cats, can't I? Alright. 14/14 ballista. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're in pretty good shape right now. Uh-oh, that's the card he's needed his whole life. Hey, I can attack with these. That's fun. Aww. His name's God. Can I cast Fumigate again, or is that just too rude? I have the mana. Too rude? Yeah, it's too rude, ain't it? He is tapped out, though. Alright, fine. I'm gonna cast Fumigate. He is now... I said tapped out, but I meant Hellbent, but he is now no longer Hellbent. Chat wants me to cast it, but I don't think it's right to. We're just going to try to draw our approach next turn and hope it's good enough. I'll probably cast a Settle to wreck his just turn instead. Yeah, opponent's had a lot of creatures in play for us to still be at 48 life, hasn't he? So we know approach is 7 cards down. No, I'm not F6ing 6 turns. I don't. Why do I have these little enchantment dudes? I have like 4 of this one. I think 3 of this one post board. We have 4 of. I didn't sideboard it. Oh, we have 4 of this one. So we have a bunch of enchantments that kill creatures. I 4-1'd with it a couple times, and then I think I 3-2'd with it the one time we played it on stream. It's okay. It's just not very good. Might be a little bit better now that some of the red decks are out of the format. It might match up okay versus blue-black. I'm not sure. It's pretty good versus actual approach, but our opponent has some pretty slow draws. Oh. I guess we'll just do that. I approach you. So we drew 2 cards. We know the next approach is 5 cards down. Yeah, that seems to make sense to me. Feels like it could be good versus that. Which means even if he has a counterspell for approach, I can cast Fumigate this turn while still drawing the approach at minimum for next turn. I mean, we'll obviously attack with the kitty cats first. Alright. We beat the all counter or the all creature deck that apparently either A didn't sideboard in counter spells or B never drew Vilm. I'm not sure. Our opponent's 3-1 going for the nice prize. Ugh. We'll keep it. Our opponent's name is Zachary. He is clearly playing a blue-black deck, and we're just about to get got. Only people of the name Zachary play blue-black decks. Or all people named Zachary play blue-black decks. I was wrong. Ooh. That card's good. It's looking good data-wise. You're not wrong, James. We've won a match or two. Our opponent's playing a control deck. We're dead. We just have no outs. Our opponent's playing like Jeskai Approach or something, and we're just dead. Don't kill my treasure map. I needed that. Can we just scoop if it's blue-white approach and go on to the next round? If our opponent's playing a better version of the deck we're playing, I think we can just scoop and go on to the next round, can't we? I feel like the answer to that question is undoubtedly yes. They might not have disallows, though. If they don't have disallows, we can beat, like, Supreme Wills and shit. Oh. Well, that's not what we thought they were playing at all. This is kind of bad. We've not drawn a sweeper yet, actually. There's more. There has to be Merfolk and Dominaria, right? Hey, killed on Bat Guardian. Don't think I've saw you before. Welcome around. Or not saw you in a while, rather. What if it was... Oh, God. The opponent's going to be doing things. These Bafflings are going to be great here, I'm telling you. Ah. The whole set's not released yet, is it? That is true. We get check lands. The extra check lands might open up a lot of things. It's definitely going to make 3-color approach a real thing, I believe. What is this? If this is just a big cat, I'm going to be sad. Oh, we can't beat that. Come on, opponent. Have mercy. That just like kills us. That's not even that good. That just kills us. One time? You can do it, Deck. Yeah! Staying alive, staying alive. Ooh, 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 staying alive. Destiny killed your game. Maybe he just doesn't have another thing. That Fumigate was right in the nick of time. I need a shot of scotch and some ice cream now. Except I don't drink and I'm too fat. I did make a step forward in my life progression today. I deleted Snapchat. So, step one in trying to better myself. I'm jealous. I don't get to get mine till after the stream. And I only get to get it if I go 3-2 or better. It's my punishment. I only reward myself if I at least break even. So you can imagine that every night that I don't break even, that I like go like 2-3 or worse, that pretty much after the stream I just go sit on my couch and pout for hours. Man, I had a Snapchat addiction, but I really, really, really hate the new update. I just hate the new updates so very badly. I feel like they have a cast out or an Ixalan's binding and they're trying to decide which one of these two are better for us. I think that's what's going on right now. I have never once taken a selfie with a Snapchat filter. Not once. Mostly the only thing I ever Snapchatted was Matt pictures of my food. And then like looked at people's boobs. They just organized the recent stories in a really weird manner, and it kind of like throws them all over the screen. I just dislike it a lot. Yeah, our opponent's having a long think about this. I'll help him out. No penis pictures since the 90s. Late 90s. That was back when I could still find it before I got too fat. Is there Tinder babes in Pike County? I feel like Jake would know the answer to this. I have no idea. I'm gonna go download Tinder and find out. You were born in the 90s. That means I'm old enough to be your father. You don't know. Well, it's hiding under several of them, Guardian, and it's crying. There was life before the 90s. Me, Rob, and maybe P. Sams were born in the 70s. Actually, I don't think P. Sams was. I think P. Sams is an early 80s guy. But me and Zetman were at least born in the 70s. That's why we like the disco, even though everybody knows that Ricky won't disco. I think I have a picture of our friend. Yeah, here's Ricky, but he won't go to the disco anymore. We get that off the screen now. Hey, our opponent's back. They played this thing. Where'd my Facebook go? There we go. Wait, what the hell? Oh, that's a Vizier? That man was there when... Got him. Oh, yeah. Now, my opponent's draw has not been good. We found something to do with Baffling End. Apparently, I tapped too much mana, too. How did I tap too much mana? I don't even care. That's a kitty cat. Rude. Rude AF, fam. I used to have music on my stream, but quite honestly, I don't know what happened to it. Like, I don't know how to fix it. I guess I should draw a card first. We're just losing value anytime we don't draw a card and we could. Oh, yeah. Apparently I tapped too much mana again. Because this thing makes my spells cost one less, and I've just completely been ignoring it. Yeah, Sacco's figured it out before I did. No! That's enough stuff to flip his Legion's Landing, too. Host person confirmed. Alright, you can do it, deck. You can do it, deck. You're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Like, I used to have it. I don't know what happened to it. Like, it was on here. We had music every time we streamed. And then it's just like, nah, brah. It's just you cray. You cray, brah. Alright, so that's 6. That's 5. This is 4. This is 3. Guess we'll get this one. That's just a Healy. I don't actually know what that does. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature. Alright, you got me, opponent. You create that token. I think Approach will be the top card after our Immortal Sun. Yeah, top card after our Immortal Sun. So we play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sweet. We could cast it. Alright. Well, we're doing things. But now our opponent gets to bring in those nasty little things we like to call counter spells. And things get considerably worse for us then. I feel like all of this stuff's good here, but like maybe it's not. I feel like I've just brought all of this stuff in versus about everybody. I think I've taken those out versus almost everybody. I just don't have enough room for all of this, do I? I definitely have to bring in the alternate kill conditions. I don't think I have any options in that. Feel like Fragmentize is probably important too. Maybe I can like cut one of those and just split them up there. Desert Toads don't seem great. They don't seem aggressive enough for me to care. Huh. Nobody would like the music I listen to anyway. I listen to mostly things like Journey and Steelheart and Taylor Swift. Like this match is kind of long. Maybe I want that. I just want like all my things. Yeah, whatever. Nah. We're going to flip this thing and have a million life and just one-shot them with this. That's the go, right? Alright. Whatever. I am quite the fan. We will keep. We have a lot of spells that do some things. The problem is, when I start listening to music, I start singing along, and nobody wants to listen to me sing along to anything. Like, people that's just like actively would pay money to not have to listen to me sing. Or maybe they would get high AF and enjoy it, I don't know. That's what I should do. I'm actually kind of jealous of that. That's what I should do I should try to figure out how to do a karaoke stream. People want to hear me karaoke. I can feel it. Corey can also confirm nobody wants to hear me sing. That is true. Corey's heard me sing quite a bit. By the way, while we're all here today, everybody should thank Corey for all of the beautiful graphics and our emote and everything. Corey's our stream manager. I don't care what it is. I just don't want anything right now. I'm putting every card on the bottom just for funsies. You can't stop these treasure maps. Might have to play this Walking Ballista soon and like shoot his dudes and be sad. S Murph has unfollowed. You don't actually get a notice when people unfollow, but that's still funny. And you couldn't be blamed. Did I just take the damage again so I can like use both of these? Any turn I'm not using both of these feels like I'm failing at life. Yeah, whatever. I'll take 4 more damage. I think I'm actually just going to keep that one. I think this is good enough that I can use it on this. Or this, either one. Oh wow, we got a negate from them. That feels wonderful. Oh, white magic. Phil Hellmuth in the house. Twitch TV still blowing minds. I'm in. No. Don't cast like good spells, opponent. I kind of want that. I really, really want this. Huh. If I'm willing to use all my treasures this turn, I could put both of these in the graveyard. Let's see. So this is going to be 3 treasures plus a land. Then I could use 4 for this, shoot, and then use scavenging grounds too. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Now I don't know if I want to do it. I kind of just want to try this. Yeah, we're just going to try that. Man, why would you ever want to sleep when you get to hang out with us? The only reason is I'm tired. No responsibilities, and that's how I like it. I'm supposed to be playing poker on the tabletop simulator because I'm addicted to poker right now. Red Rover, attack me, opponent. With both, please. Not just one. If it's just one, I have to take it. You really would. You are quite the energetic little fellow, Mr. James. You can't decide which one of these is going to get me the hardest. Guess I'm just taking it then. I was addicted to coke. Alright. Well, that's a thing. They still have 2 cards in their hand. They didn't play anything. I'm just going to keep this settled then. That's the new plan. That's not a land. I wanted a land there. The new plan is just to cast several settles. I'm not addicted, I just lack the smell. That's fair enough. I just have no responsibilities. My responsibilities is only I have to stream once a day. What is this thing? I didn't even see that in the graveyard. What's wrong with me? I just lost because I'm dumb. I truly did not see that in the graveyard. Oh my god. How blind am I? Wow. That's ridiculous. The trick is just do 1 league a day. Get in and get out, and it's not that bad. Actually, I love streaming, and I don't hate Moto. I just don't like setting at my computer. I would rather be on my couch. It's got this in the graveyard now, too, which is unfortunate. I feel like we just lose, and I feel like I only lost because I was too dumb to see this. Like, I'm pretty sure I run away with this game absurdly easily if I just had noticed. Actually, a little sad that I lost that easily. Fumigate? You're not a Fumigate. Fumigate? You're not a Fumigate. Well, boys and girls, I think we're at problem o'clock. Oh god, why am I so bad? How can any one human be as bad as me? That's a cat. Don't care about a cat. Problem is, he's like probably got more negates and stuff now. We let him draw 8 cards in a turn. We just like think we're gonna win in the match that we. Oh well, we're just dead. No out. Wait. Dead. 100%. I'm pretty sure I 100% punted that game though. They're like so far ahead, and then I just lost. I think I want these back now. I want less of these, I think. Feel like we could have won that game. Think all I had to do was use the scavenging grounds and we probably run away with it. This hand's absolutely terrible. Alright. This hand's much better. Don't actually want an approach. Maybe we did want to approach if we're not drawing anything else. Yeah, we definitely probably win that game if we just use the scavenging grounds. Good night, Jake. Oh, he's going to actually curve out when we mulligan into this type of hand? That's a little frustrating. His deck that like almost can't curve out is going to curve out. But I deserve to lose. Like I said, I punted last game. I literally did not even see the champion in his graveyard. That was a good draw. They literally had a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop in that deck. A deck that probably only has like maybe 7, I don't know. It doesn't have a whole lot of that stuff. Alright, cool. We shouldn't even be playing this game though, so I can't be upset that we're going to lose it. Oh, that's fun. Pretty sure he has at least one negate too. You're not very good. You're also not very good. You're better than nothing, I guess. I guess it's better to get this one. It's probably better to get this one just in case they had a cast out or something. Yeah, that was a misplay, I think. Oh yeah, we're definitely dead. Because there's about no way they don't have one counter spell. Why did they have to throw away the game that we were going to win? Maybe we can draw Regal Caracal and somehow stall into something. Or we can just die. That works too. So we're just dead. Have no out. Dead on board. I'm sorry I let you down, deck. Why did I have to play so badly? I hold my head in shame. I got 4 of a kind twice tonight in my poker tournament. And I still only got 10th. I had four jacks and 4 fives. I pocket aces twice too. Couldn't believe I lost tonight. Thought I played great as well. Well, great's an overstatement. I think I played my seed at probably a B. But I was playing at a place that I think most of the table was playing at like a C or a D, some at an F. I don't think there was anybody at my table that was playing like above a B. Tommy was probably playing at like a B or a B plus. He was probably playing a little bit better than me, but I feel like any deck that's got a forest in it's a deck that we probably want to keep a Fumigate versus. It's Texas Hold'em. I do think I played my seat well though, which is pretty close to all I can do. Struggle and Survive in an Efferhub deck? What are they playing? Interesting. I kind of want to flip this. I think I will. Probably just settle on this first one. He gets Arch set up. Hey, Puggles, what's up? That's why I was so late tonight, though. I forgot I had a poker tournament tonight. I planned on streaming before the Supers League. But I forgot. So more medium range green decks is definitely what we want to get paired versus, right? I didn't really want to waste this settle this early, though, because like they've already showed us Ronus, they probably have Phoenix as well. Like, both of those cards would be kind of problematic here. The Thief did crush it tonight. Yeah, there's the Phoenix. Using that settled wreckage might have just been very bad. Because now we need some kind of help. I guess we could just Fumigate and use the Scavenging Grounds, but like that lets us like not draw a card off a Treasure Cruise or Arc for a turn, and like that seems pretty annoying. I just don't want to take 6 damage, do I? Like, stops me from drawing 2 cards that turn, though, and then we have his treasure map that we can't play, and now we're just, like, hurting versus all his other things. I don't know. Like, it's what we had to do, I think, but we're not real happy that we did it. Alright, so we know it's 7 cards down. Oh, Restoration Angels went up. Pretty sure I sold my Restoration Angels the other day for like $1 each. Opponent's got a hand that might be fast enough to kill us. So it'll be 5 after our draw step. Four after this. That was great. Three after this. I need to stop opening chests myself. So we can just win next turn, which is what we're going to choose to do. Fuck science. Alright, we'll take our 8. Those 2 cards. One card. And if we did math right, we win. If we didn't do math right, we're sad. Did we math right? Yay! We can count to 7, friends. That's more fingers than I have on one hand, though, so like that's more difficult than one might imagine. Seems like you're fine here. I just don't think I need any of this crap. I'll just bring in you. Actually, maybe I want this too. It's good versus Glorybringer, and it's good versus Phoenixes on like a Fumigate turn. That's probably not that good, actually. You get out of my deck. You just get out of my deck. Fine. I'll keep one. Nah. I don't want either of those cards. Hey, Raw Dogger. Raw Dodger? Yeah, Dodger. What's up, man? Yeah, but hey, we lost the blue cards, though. The problem is, Murph, we only have 4 ways to kill a Phoenix, right? Like, there's only 4 ways in our deck to even kill a Phoenix. Has, in fact, been a boat on my stream several times. Can confirm. Like the only way for us to kill a Phoenix is Fumigate. So I don't know if we need approach for as little as we can kill them. Don't like the idea of him having extra lands. I'm good with never knowing. You don't know how to live, Mr. Sams. Don't worry, we'll fix that. Settle removes it from the game, it doesn't kill it. You know that, you play Settle, come on, Murph. It exiles it. Come on, Murph. And like all of our enchantments exile them as well. Guess we're going to take one hit. Ew. Fun card. Thunder card. As our opponent's getting ready to Glorybringer our face off. Oh, it wasn't a Glorybringer. What a happy day. I think I'm actually going to keep that. We'll go ahead and do this now, just in case for some reason they have Blossoming Defense in their deck, so I don't have to take another 2. I open chests if I go 3-2, and then if I go like 4-1 or 5-0, I always say I'm not going to open the chest, but then like, then I always like log on later because I'm bored and open it anyway. That's my rules. I do not stick to them very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're 6. I don't think I want to get rid of one of those for that, so. But I really need to start selling chests. No! We tapped our scavenging grounds. We'll never get it back. I'm surprised they left Struggle and Survive in, but that's okay. I will take my 4 points of damage. Problem is I do have a wealth of play points. And I still don't want to open them. Kind of want to keep that. But I'm not going to. That's my big problem. I do have a wealth of play points. I still just open them because I'm a rebel without a cause. That was terrible of me, by the way. I just realized I had 7 mana. This little thing was hiding over here in my enchantments. I didn't think I had a land. I did not think I had a land. It was like hiding over here between these 2 enchantments. Alright. Well, we should be 4-0. Potentially. Except I punted miserably. You gotta up that quantity of games played. Or just like open all the chests. You just open all the chests, you'll get there. Whee! As much money as I cash out on Moto, it's amazing that I still have anything on this. Like for example, like 2.5 weeks ago or something, I cashed out 12 sets. I was pretty jealous of your foil set, and then I realized, it wasn't Rivals or Ixalan, and I was like, "What the heck is that even in there for?" Our opponent's name is Sundering Growth, so I'm going to assume there's some little green deck, and we're going to be pretty happy. Oh, by the way, we just locked up a 3-1, so we get a pity chest and I get a bowl of ice cream tonight. It's hard not to be excited when we just locked up a bowl of ice cream. Well, Murph, it's because you can play. It's because people play decks like what I'm playing right now. No, not this deck. This deck's real fast and our hands real not. You lied to me, Sundering Growth. Yeah, I thought it was worth like a crap ton when I saw it. It took me a moment to realize that it was a different deck. Huh. It's actually kind of interesting. Like, I want to get this online as quick as possible, but I also want to do this thing. I'm just going to play this, go on about our day. Is this Radiant? Yeah. Guess I have to get this one since we don't block anyway. Do not put sprinkles on my ice cream. I would probably sprinkle some graham crackers on it if I wasn't out. Alright. This game could be a hard game to win. We've still not drawn a sweeper yet, and that's pretty important here. I think this black-white deck's actually good. I think it's good versus the Drowned Catacomb decks, and I think it's good versus the red decks as well. And I think if you're good versus both of those decks, that you're a reasonable deck in this format. But like, maybe... I just put that on the bottom, Moto. Thanks. Thanks, pal. Thanks, Paleomoto. So we can cast Approach next turn if we want. I don't think we want. I think there's a good chance we're just going to Binding something. Yeah, there's a great chance that we're just going to Binding something, isn't there? Oh, wait, we can't Binding something or we're dead now. Huh. So this is going to flip, and we have 3, 4, 5. So we don't have to use one. I think I like that better. Because if we cast Approach and he just attacks us for a bundle, we have to have Approach on the following turn as well. Which I don't think that we want to put ourselves in that spot. So even if he has a creature this following turn, as long as it's not like Call to the whatever it is, or like Queen's Decree, Approach should give us an additional turn. If it's one of the token makers, I'm going to be pretty salty right now. Ugh. Had to be a token maker, didn't it? Alright, so... we have options now. He can attack for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Plus this, 10, 11, 12. We can gain up to like a bit of life. I think this is the first thing that we do. Maybe we just hit Fumigate and then don't have a hard decision. Well, that's not a Fumigate. Think we're just dead then? Well, not just dead. I mean, we have redraws to Fumigates, right? Yeah, we have redraws to Fumigates. I think that's all we can do. I don't know if giving us a turn matters, though, because he'd be flipping this if we just get a turn. Like, if we just approach and he flips this, I don't know if we win. We've also gone too far to do that. Is it better just to play this? Trying to decide whether it's better to play this or better just to use this. We don't have it now, but we may have had it. We had 10 mana, we just don't have 10 mana now. Whatever. I think I'm going to use this one. Well, that didn't help. Christ, all we had to do was buy ourselves a turn and we would have won? I guess we still had 10 mana, didn't we? Because we get a mana back when we use that. Huh. Well, I'm just bad. Alright, well, I'm bad and back myself into a corner. No, we still had 10 mana because we'd have got a mana back. Almost on time. Maybe he doesn't go for it. Could choose to play around settle. He chooses not to play around settle. Why couldn't these cards have been inversed? Alright, well, this game's probably going to be hard to win because, hey, thank you for the host, Chris. Highly appreciate it. Apparently it was 5 minutes ago and I didn't see it. I apologize. And also, Dark, thank you for the follow. We didn't play that game well. I didn't play that game well. I shouldn't say we. I think some of the lines in chat were a lot better than what I did. Actually, I don't think this card's very good here. Don't actually think these are particularly good here either. Yeah, I didn't play that game well. I think that's another game we could have lost. Alright, this hand's a keep. I just did not play that game well. I think that game was winnable. I think both games we've lost, or I think 2 of the games we've lost tonight were definitely winnable with better decisions. Most of these black-white vampire decks have a couple lost legacies in them, so I feel like the sideboard games are going to be a lot harder than game 1. If they don't have lost legacy, though, I feel like a fairly substantial favorite. Play mono blue tomorrow? Somebody's requested mono green. I don't think I've even saw a mono blue deck. What's in a mono blue deck? Is there enough wizards? Oh wow, he's playing an aggressive build of this deck? Did not think he was playing an aggressive build of this deck at all. Seemed like he was just playing the big version. Nope. So we're in a spot now to where there's a good chance we win if we hit a land, or there's a good chance we lose if we don't. Oh yeah. Feeling really good if we hit a land. We just take 6 damage this turn, a minimum of 7 next turn. I'm not feeling very good. Alright, well that feels good. Yeah, I thought it was the other version. He didn't play anything game 1 to make me think it was this version. Pretty glad that he's potentially this version though. Go ahead and cycle. Guess I'm just gonna go ahead and play this. I really want to take more damage. He could have like a Radiant or something. And I wanted to like try to force him to play one of his good things. The last smaller version I had Sky March in it. Or sorry, the last larger version I had. Kind of just thought that was a thing, but I guess maybe it's not. So that's not the big version anymore? I had no idea. Like the one I played yesterday had all the big stuff and it had Sky March in it as well. Like it went all the way up to Champion of Dusk and stuff. Had the seemed like it was just slower with Sky March in it. So they're hellbent, and we're 6 turns away from winning. Cycle, so 5 turns. So I guess there's just a bunch of versions apparently then. Yeah, apparently there's just a bunch of versions. If he scoops, we'll find out he doesn't have Lost Legacy though, because I'm pretty sure he only scoops if he doesn't have Lost Legacy. I think I'd rather just play this for what we have, and well, that was a mistake. I should at least do... I probably shouldn't do it now, because playing a land's not relevant, and I don't want him to draw a Duress if we did hit it. Alright, if he scooped, he doesn't have Lost Legacy. So that feels great, and probably alters how we sideboard. Just don't think you concede there if you have Lost Legacy. Alright, well if he's playing the faster build, like, all of this stuff seems more relevant to me than it was before. I think cards like this might be a little bit slower. I think I want at least these. Huh. The relics are really good. I don't know if I want to get rid of the relics. Maybe there's just a couple of these then. Let's try this. The relics give us an opportunity to turn 4 Fumigate or turn 4 Settle, and that feels kind of strong. This hand feels good enough. The turn 2 removal spell, turn 3 Vis, turn 4 blocker. Seems fine. Assuming, you know, depending on what they draw. They can't really mess this hand up with anything. I mean, we have to draw planes at some point, but like, we just have to assume we're going to draw planes, right? We may not, though. Who knows? Bricked on 2 draw steps for any white source. Three draw steps bricked on looking for the right white source. Hand's really good if we get there. Kind of weird you would tap this and then they untapped it, but whatever. Alright, we're getting kind of low. Alright. Regal Caracal, come to save us, please. I think the black-white vampire decks are good. I've not tried this one. I've only tried the bigger one, like the Kiefers and Joe Lissette and them have played. That card's pretty good here. It gives me reasonable double blocks, though. Kinda don't feel like opponent wants to give me reasonable double blocks. Hello, cat. Actually, that's just a misplay. Let's play that. Let's pull up what the P. Sams thinks is reasonable dot deck. Am I allowed to attack with just this? I think if it trades and I gain 4 life, I'm fine with that. Especially when we have the second cat. Like, he's always going to have this trade, so I think I'd rather just get it off the table so we can open up the 3/3s. Fugilants. Yeah, I've saw several of his lists. They definitely look reasonable. Yeah, I like the look of this deck a lot. I think this deck looks very solid. Opponent did a lot of things that turn. Still don't have enough mana for it all, so... I had 4/4 tokens if he doesn't have any Ixalan's bindings or cast outs. I just imagine that there's a good chance that he has some. Like, I think there's a really good chance that he has some of those cards. Like, he's not really playing anything, so, like, if he doesn't have that type of card in his hand, everything in his hand just has to be lands. I guess everything in his hand could have been lands. Opponent has a lot of really good blocks, don't they? Let's see if we can, like, make the blocks worse. Nope. I don't think I want to attack anymore. Just make it real easy for them to make the Caracals not great, Murph. Actually, I think I'm willing to settle the Wreckage this thing, too. So this leaves them with 3 blockers, so we can probably find some kind of attack. Depends on what their last 2 cards are, of course. We might just Chef at Dunes and swing all. Well, definitely not Chef at Dunesing and swinging all, are we? Guess we're blocking. Yeah, I just never expected to win attacking with cats. Actually gain life on this attack while removing 2 of our smaller dudes for 2 of his bigger dudes. Which feels pretty good. While still trying to protect this Fumigate. Champion of Dusk, that's a problem. Goes up to 6 cards now. Probably have to draw Approach pretty soon or we just lose. RIP. That's probably game unless we draw Approach. Damn it! I thought we had this game. That's disappointing. I thought we were really far ahead. Let's stall the game as long as we can, I guess. Yeah, we're not 100% dead. When you're playing approach, you can always just draw like running approaches. But we're certainly really far behind now. Like, we have to get there in like 2 turns or something. Yep, Champion of Dusk lit me on fire there. Still has 4 cards in his hand. If, what, 3 more Fumigates we can draw? I'm pretty confident with not doing the, I'm pretty confident with the cat play and the not Fumigate play. Yeah, so this is our last turn. Gotta hit something. That's not good enough, is it? We're still just dead, I think. I think we're still just dead. Too lazy to do the math. Let's see. 4, 8, 12. Yeah, we're just dead. That's 24 damage. Plus 9. So it's 33 damage. Yeah. Well, I thought we were going to win this game. We felt monstrously ahead. And then we drew like no spells the rest of the game. Drew the same amounts of land as our opponent. Where'd that game go? Same amount of land as our opponent, except we drew like 9 less cards. Oh well. That's pretty discouraging. And we failed with the treasure as well. Anyway, man, it sucked to lose that game. This is the 2 or 3 days in a row that we started off at 3-0 and ended at 3-2, right? No, we started at, never mind, we went 2-1 to start this league. Yeah, this deck wasn't very good. Wasn't particularly fun. It was okay. This card was kind of cool. This card just seems bad in the deck. I don't know why it's in the main deck. What are these? Hey, Think Tanks. Thanks for the follow. Seemed fine. I'm actually still just amazed we lost that last game. Like, I actually thought that last game was just over. I thought we had won. I'm like, kind of like taking back at the moment. Taking back. I don't know. There's a word in there somewhere. I'm too redneck to know. There is nobody that I watch playing Standard right now. But I only want to host Standard players. Don't make me host somebody who's playing Modern. That would suck. What? How the hell do I have 61 people? Oh yeah, somebody hosted me, didn't they? It was Chris, I think. I think Chris gave me a big host, if I remember right. It's just like nobody playing Standard at all. Oh, there's somebody playing Standard. They're playing Snakes and Ladders too. That's a pretty good deck. So we will host them. Thank you very much, Kill. Appreciate it. Yes, we will host the Snakes and Ladder player. You're right, Corey. I won't. I got living to do, friend. I got living to do. Anyway, thank you guys very much for stopping by. Thank you for Think Tank and Darkblade for the follows and Chris for the big host. Appreciate it. But anyway, I'm going to hop off here. And I appreciate it. Take care, everybody. I am out of here. I don't know what you guys are going to do. It's late. You guys can do what you want, but you can't stay here.